It will be Harry Byrne and Leinster to get us underway. They entered the weekend with an 11-point buffer at the top of the standings, and now a chance to extend that after the Stormers suffered that heavy defeat in Belfast last night. Now, we've seen these tap and goes work well in recent weeks.
Yeah, it's become another set piece. It's great to see, you know, it reduces the variables of a line-out or scrum, and Leinster have been hugely successful with it.
McKee committing a few defenders there, and it's the next man in who will benefit from that. This time the grounding is secure. And Max Deegan, caught just short a few moments ago, is there to finish. It's been such a weapon for Leinster in the last few weeks. We saw it at Kingsholm, and we see it again here.
Okay, just see McKee, tap go, quick ruck ball, and you see Deegan just change direction, and Deanie on his shoulder there, but he's not needed. Just great pace and power that Deegan comes onto that ball. Evans tries to get there to hold him up, but Deegan manages to roll and get the ball down. Again, it's that deception, staying on one side and quickly coming to the near side here to go get the ball and go over.
And this time they move it a little bit further wide through the hands. Oh, magnificent. And Luke McGrath is in. What about that? Straight off the training pitch from Leinster. The last time it was the straight up run from McKee and then Deegan off the back of that, but this time quick hands with a greasy ball, a lovely inside ball, and Luke McGrath over for his 5th try of the season.
Yeah, it's just the creativity around it. Great hands from Deegan there, and lovely running line. That inside support there from McGrath, but there's just so many options off it as well that if something doesn't go to plan, that they have someone else on another line. But great hands from Harry Byrne back inside to McGrath. Just checking to see if that last pass was forward or not.
Step back on the inside from Max O'Reilly. Now a little wider. Nice spin from Cosgrave. Penny. Never one to take a backward step. Deegan. Nasserati trying his best to get him to ground. Luke McGrath, he's gone again, he's in again. Brilliant sniping run from Luke McGrath, his 2nd try, Leinster's 3rd.
Just so good from Leinster. Pressure, sustained pressure, using their big ball carriers. They know when they get into this 22, everyone clicks in. They're working those hard lines, big carries, and this is just brilliant from McGrath. In the lead up to it again, Deegan with a big carry, but ably supported by the forwards. But that's poor defence from Cardiff. They'd no one on the pillar. They all spread out, looking at those threats out wide, and just brilliant vision from McGrath to spot that and snipe through. But again, it was the sustained pressure, the big ball carries, and then some poor defence from Cardiff.
Both of them asking the referee, could he play that ball? Milne is a yard short here. Leinster a yard short, knocking on the door again. Bonus point trying the offing here, and with a little bit of support, there's a Leinster man been driven over and the try's been given. Perfect view of that for Jaco Piper. Let's see who gets up. Is it Brian Deanie? Well, the signs were ominous.
Yeah, I think Cardiff defended the maul well at the start, but Leinster were very clever. They beat Deanie in particular, came into that maul, and then Scott Penny sheared off. They just, again, that ruthlessness, precision around the ruck, that they just set the ball up. Big ball carries again, Milne to the 4 there. And it was a huge latch here from Deegan to help Deanie go over.
You can see him burrowing for it there. It's definitely Brian Deanie. Milne. Lala Toa drives him on another yard or two. McGrath spins it out to Byrne, floated by Cosgrave. Had to reach for it, but reached for it successfully, Max O'Reilly. And it's another Leinster try. Rat-a-tat in this 2nd half, 2 in the space of a few minutes. And for Max O'Reilly on his 11th senior appearance, big moment for him.
Again, another super Leinster try. It came from the line out, that quick little move between McGrath and McKee, and then worked through the big ball carriers. Great vision here with Harry Byrne, and Cosgrave sees that O'Reilly's out there unmarked. Cardiff's defence is all over the place. They're sucked in too easily from those big Leinster ball carriers, and loads of space out there for O'Reilly to go over for the 5th try for Leinster. Yeah, and you said it earlier, it's when they step up to this level, then can they keep raising the standard that they did at the under-20s, and he certainly looks like the player that can.
Let's hope Leinster can get Charlie Tector some ball to work with as well for the minutes he's on. But Cardiff, they've been threatening for the last 5 minutes or so, and both of them is held up just short. And another drive, and they do get their score now. Finally over the line, and it's taken them 67 minutes to find their try. So there is something for the Cardiff supporters to cheer here. It's a much different game to what it was over in Cardiff a year ago when Jared Evans' kick won it in the dying embers. They've been well beaten here, but they do have a try, courtesy of Rory Thornton. Oh, it's a lovely offload there. And off and running here. Ball back on the inside is for Ellis Bevan. Domachowski has found him. Leinster scrambled. It will be a Cardiff penalty. Bevan taps and looks to go. They're going to catch Leinster off guard. Big wrap tackle there from Culhane. As Bevan was reaching for the line. Might still be something there for Cardiff. And they're over again underneath the posts to take it to 31 points to 14. A late rally from Cardiff. What a break, as you said, from Domachowski. Lovely ball back on the inside as well. Bevan has taken in the tackle. And then the big effort after that. Yeah, it is Dacey. Got nice and low. A little bit of support there as well to drive him over. Here's Liam Turner. There's a chance of another Leinster try here. Lovely step from Turner. Well, he's had some good moments, particularly in the second half, Liam Turner. And a breakdown for Cardiff. The sixth try of the evening for Leinster. And they will have the final say and the ultimate say here.
Oh, look, in some ways you have to credit Cardiff for trying to play in the 90 minutes. I don't know what they were hoping to achieve in their own 22, but they just gifted that try to Turner. Great pick-up and step and pace from him to go over, but it was just that poor pass from Cardiff trying to overplay it when the game is dead and buried and they've nothing really to play for.
It will offer Charlie Tector a chance to get his first senior points for Leinster. One of the under-20. This will put 8 points on the board for Leinster. It's the final act of the game. 20 internationals away, 14 changes from last week. Business as usual for Leinster, who roll on to a perfect 17 out of 17 this season.
Yeah, look, you know, it's so impressive, the pipeline of players coming through, and in every position as well. They've been given a chance, they've taken their chance, and you know, Leinster sit pretty at the top of the table, and they have a break now for 2 weeks, but it's really important after that that they